Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2017 general readings. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Welcome to any newcomers who may be with us for the first time. Thank you for continuing to watch and listen and follow my YouTube channel, and for taking the time, for those of you who do, to write in your comments and send such lovely support and feedback. Particularly those who email it to me as well. And thank you to those of you who continue to keep me so busy with one-on-one readings. It is a pleasure and an honor always to do personal one-on-one readings. And I'm grateful for the trust that you place in me to interpret and intuit the cards. And thank you to my regular clients as well for allowing me to be part of the unfolding chapters of your life, and for being so good at sending consistent feedback and how those readings continue to play out in your lives. And finally, a thank you to those of you who donate in support of my channel. I've had a bit more donations in the last couple of months, so thank you to those of you who have donated. And if anyone would care to, you can find me on PayPal through my email address, which is also listed under the About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage. And for any of you who are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me and haven't read with me before, you can go to the About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage, which has a little more information and detail on what I do, and has my email address. You can feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I do love and romance readings, compatibility chartings, year overviews, career work and finance, channeled messages, and so on. So if you're interested, send me an email and we'll set something up for you. I do readings full-time 6 days a week, so I'm able to get back with you pretty quickly and can almost always set up a reading for you live or recorded anywhere from a few days upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within a 2-week period of time. So remember that these are general readings, as you're probably tired of hearing all of us say, but they are general readings, and there's many, many of you watching, so of course they're not going to resonate to the same degrees or intensity for everyone watching. So make sure to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well for additional insight and clarification. You may find that they may resonate a little more predictively for you in some months and some mid-month readings than others. I continue to use the Gilded Tarot by artist Ciro Marchetti, drawing 8 cards for the month with an additional 9th card from the bottom of the deck as your crowning card representing overall energy and advice. So, enough of the talk, let's move into this. This reading is for the air sign of Gemini. Gemini the twins for May 2017. What is in store for Gemini for May 2017? Well, we had a jumper card there. Fell right on top of my cat's head. It's actually a clump of cards, so I'm going to put those back in and disregard. Gemini the twins for May 2017. Okay, Gemini. We begin with Justice. I just got Success in my head. Justice, the Two of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Wands. The Sun, followed by the Seven of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Cups. Yes, indeed. There's some kind of success or successful completion. Let's see from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and advice is the Fool. The Fool is my favorite card in the tarot deck. That's your overall energy, Gemini, over the month of 2017. So it looks like you guys have put in some work and effort into something, I think with a group of other people, and it's paid off. There's success and celebration. It looks like for a lot of you, it's interesting because I got a similar reading for Virgo. There's a lot of earth energy. 4 of your cards are Pentacles, which is earth energy. We've got a 1 wand and 1 cup. So The suit of pentacles, the energy that drives it is earth. The element is earth. So it typically manifests in the earthly tangible area of our lives, things like money, finances, property, real estate, job, how we perform our tasks in our day-to-day life, whether it's work or at home, tangible, concrete, see, touch, feel things. There's a lot of that energy here with your pentacles cards. So we start with the energy of the major arcana card of justice, followed by the Two of Pentacles. Got a strange glare here. So Justice, major arcana card, significant, profound energies. This is the reap what you sow card. Justice is Justice says that the outcome or result of something is going to be dependent on what you put into it, not what you want it to be, not what you think it's going to be, or what you think about doing, but what you actually do. Justice is blind, as the saying goes, meaning that what level of effort and intention and motivation and honor and integrity that you put into something is going to directly reflect the outcome, reap what you sow. In the upright position, it does represent things working out in your favor, particularly any legal situations, contracts, negotiations. If this represents a legal outcome for those of you who may be in some kind of lawsuit or civil litigation or trying to negotiate contracts or deals, I feel like as long as you operate with as much honor and integrity and really step by step putting in the work, things are going to work out in your favor, really quite well within your favor. I'm getting a we feeling about this. We as in you and other people, not we as in small, because I feel like this involves something that you've been working on with other people. It could be something at work, a project at work, job, career path. It could be a project of another sort that you're involved in with a group of people. And again, for some of you, this could represent negotiating some kind of contract or deal or settlement with a group of people, or some kind of, legal issues. It looks like it's working in your favor because of how you've conducted yourself and because of the level of work and attention that's gone into it. Justice is paired with the Two of Pentacles. So here we have our earth energy, the Suit of Pentacles, that tangible see, touch, feel areas of our life. Then Two of Pentacles can represent being very busy, working two jobs, having your fingers in a lot of pies. It can represent also the successful outcome of unorthodox methods as well. Maybe how you've gone about whatever this project, this job or this project in that you've been working on with other people. It can represent perhaps using some very creative or unorthodox ways of getting the job done, but it's paying off. It's successful. You can see this man is juggling these two pentacles, and it's taking all of his attention and effort, and there's a lot of things going on around him, but he's managing to do it quite successfully. Your work and your efforts are paying off, and the outcome and result is going to reflect that as well, Gemini. Now, next to that, we have the Three of Pentacles, accompanied by the Three of Wands. So the Three of Pentacles is a card of compromise, negotiation. It's a card of teamwork. This is a card of working within a group of people. And for those of you for whom this would be maybe a lawsuit or negotiating something, a settlement in a lawsuit where there's a you and there's a them, it still represents compromise and negotiation and coming to an agreement. For those of you for whom this resonates as a project or something you're involved with, actively with other people working towards that, same thing, compromise, negotiation, because there's one thing that needs to be achieved. There's one common goal, and this is about everybody kind of coming to the table, setting aside as much as possible any personal differences in order to come to a meeting of the minds. You may have to give a little bit, take a little bit to achieve this, but it's definitely worth it. Now, the Three of Pentacles, and the cautionary advice I just got around the Three of Pentacles too, if you're looking for particularly if you're looking to negotiate a contract or you're arguing for a settlement of some kind, one particular result, and you're looking to be elevated above everybody else. This is not the time for it. This is not what the energy of this card represents. You may have to, again, compromise and negotiate what you're asking for, not past the point that you feel uncomfortable with it, but ask yourself what the most important priority thing is for you, and maybe you may have to trim the corners off it a little bit, but the result is still quite positive. Now, that Three of Pentacles is paired with the Three of Wands. This is a card of kind of waiting for your ship to come in, waiting for the result and outcome. But the implication is that your ship is coming in, and again, because of the work and effort that you've put into it. The Three of Wands can represent it's more of a gestative patient energy, but it does represent that you put a lot of work into sending the ship out initially, doing all your research, your homework, laying the groundwork, covering all of your bases, doing everything you can before you let go of it, and then waiting to see what the results and the outcome is. And in the upright position, it does represent a positive outcome. I feel like again, I keep getting success in my head. For those of you for whom this is a project, it's the successful completion of a project that you've been working on with other people. There could be some recognition in this as well. If it's about a lawsuit or a settlement, I feel like it's going to be in your favor. And the settlement, while it may not be the initial amount that you've asked for, I feel like you can negotiate where it's close to that. Again, the outcome, regardless of the specifics, because they're going to vary depending on who's watching, it's a positive outcome, and it's based on how you've conducted yourself and the level of work, the time, attention, and perseverance that you've put into this. And that begins to reflect more in the last half of May 2017. We next transition into the energy of the Sun, paired with the Seven of Pentacles. So more earth energy here with Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card that represents harvest time. It's also about reflection and assessment. Sometimes this card can represent needing to take a look at something that you've been investing your time, attention, love, money, resources, etc. Asking yourself if the results have matched the efforts. Did you get back what you put into it? Did you get back more than what you put into it? Is it worth continuing in? Is it worth investing in? It's a card of reflection and assessment in a particular harvest. But I feel like for you, the harvest is quite good, particularly because it's accompanied and crowned by the Sun, which is probably one of the best major arcana tarot cards in the deck. The Sun, it elevates and can increase positive energy of the surrounding cards, and it can lessen and sometimes even negate negative or challenging energy. But it represents an uplifting of energy. There's a strong theme of just fun with this: light, love, warmth, laughter, clarity, illumination, things being revealed, answers being brought to you where you didn't have answers before. It can represent a loosening up of previously restrictive energies. If finances have been tight, this represents a loosening up of that, of kind of being able to breathe more deeply, let go. I feel kind of like a shedding of weight, almost a finally it's over and everything's turned out really well, celebratory kind of feeling with this too. And again, there's almost a group, kind of a group success. Again, what it is, it could be work related, some kind of project related, nonprofit, even artistic or creative endeavors, something you've been doing with a group of people. If it's legal, this could be the people that are in your team kind of achieving a positive outcome, result, decision, settlement, and really kind of celebrating that. And again, it's because of the work that you've put into it. It's because of the investment that you and these other people have put into this that has brought about this successful conclusion. Now, at or towards the end of May 2017, we have the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, the worker bee, work hard card, followed by the Three of Cups. So the Eight of Pentacles, I call it the worker bee card because it represents that slow, steady, successful building up of a good, solid, stable foundation for yourself, particularly financially and materially, because of your dedication, perseverance, attention to detail. It can represent working a lot, getting up early, staying up late, being the last one to leave the office. You have a dream, a goal, a vision, and you're working towards it and doing pretty well because you're up to the 8, and the 10 represents completion. So a lot of work, attention, determination, perseverance, skill, knowledge, you, and again, the surrounding people around you, which the successful outcome or result reflects that. And it's all about celebrating at the end of May, perhaps going into a little bit in June, because that 8 of Pentacles is paired with the 3 of Cups, which is a card of celebration. But it's a celebration with other people. It represents also going out, having a good time with other people, celebrating with other people. But it's being with people in whose company you really feel good. You enjoy their company. These are people you click with, you connect with, they accept you for who you are, and vice versa. It can represent a small group of people who are like best friends, kindred spirits, kind of like that old TV series Sex and the City, Carrie and her girlfriends. It's kind of that energy, really enjoying the time that you spend with people. I really feel like for a lot of you Geminis, it's, however the specifics are, at the end of the month, you're celebrating with the other people that have been part of this, because you've achieved a successful result and outcome, and it's because of the level of effort that you have put into it. You and this team of people have put into it. Strength, determination, perseverance, dedication, working, kind of going above and beyond. It really looks like it's paid off for you. And so overall, it's quite a beautiful reading, quite a strong reading, and it looks like you're really going to be celebrating at the end of the month, you and a group of people, even if it's just a small group of people, and considering what to do next, because this represents also your overall energy being the Fool. This successful completion could represent that the outcome means that you actually begin to, I feel like you're going to be starting something beyond this, but that this was part of it. If you didn't have success in this, you wouldn't be able to have this new beginning, which is your overall energy. And it's also about considering what you're going to do next, which is part of what the Fool represents too. The Fool represents the beginning of the beginning, kind of the breath before the first step on a new journey. It's about that time in between something coming to an end and something new beginning, where you're thinking, okay, what can I do next? What can we accomplish next? Look at what we've done so far. What are we going to do in the future? It can also represent, and it also represents taking joy and pleasure in each step of the journey itself, rather than being so destination focused or goal oriented, because the Fool reminds us that the real joy and lessons and beauty and value is in the journey itself, not so much in reaching the destination. And it's also about stepping outside of your comfort zone, taking a risk, perhaps doing something new, trying something new, doing something you've never done before. And it could be that whatever it is that is coming to a successful conclusion that you're celebrating at the end of May, Gemini, it could be that this is something that you weren't sure about in the beginning, something that was outside of your level of experience. But because of how hard you've worked at it, you and the people around you, you've been successful at it. And for some of you, I'm getting that the results of this are actually going to make a new beginning, a new start, another dream that you have actually possible. For those of you for whom this successful result is about money coming in or finances or a financial settlement of some kind, it's giving you the actual tangible resources to have a new beginning. For others of you, it's the success itself of you and this group of people that enables somebody else to approve you doing something new, particularly if it's in work, like you're given more responsibilities, another project, or even promotion for some of you, and recognition, or perhaps even a bonus. I do feel like there's some kind of, maybe not for everybody, but for some of you, there's some kind of financial compensation connected to this success as well. So that's always nice. So Gemini, that pretty much wraps up your May 2017 reading so far. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope that it's brought you a little bit of guidance and insight. Job well done, whatever it is. I will see you all again in a few weeks for the May 2017 mid-month readings. Again, if anyone is interested in a personal one-on-one reading tailored just for you, live or recorded, you can click on that About or Description button on my YouTube channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information. It also has my email address. Please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you, and I will see you all again soon. Until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.